one day. It's all pretty much almost by my armpit. Okay? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am here. I am here bearing gifts. Gifts of joy, gifts of wishes that we all wish we could have. Gifts. Alright, so we're gonna try to totally ignore what's happening outside and get to the point of the video. So I was doing deep research on green beauty. These are the type of channels I like, by the way. I watched Green Beauty channel. Basically her channel showcases a lot of natural hair, natural products you can use for growth and so many different things. So now you know my edges has been a struggle for a very, very long time. I shave my edges. I shave all of this off usually. I cut off. I shave like my widow's peak. Goes straight across here. I usually shave that much off right here, right? I think it was April 1st or so, I think. I'm gonna insert a picture and you may see it in the thumbnail that I started to just let my edges grow back and actually focus on doing a regimen that I've never ever stuck to, whether it be rice water. Didn't stick to that because my hair felt really hard when I did that. And then castor oil, of course, but that's just oil. I need something to actually make my hair grow and then moisturize and then seal with oil. So I've been doing a bunch of things over the years and none of it seemed to actually keep my edges strong. But I will say my edges did grow back at a point, and then I had some really, really tight braids. When I had the middle part braids when I went to Spain, I plugged that in there. And yeah, so I just decided to focus on it, and yeah. Let's see what's up with this. So here's what I've been using from April. I've been using onion juice, ginger, cayenne pepper, and eucalyptus oil inside a mix, and then I'll go in with like castor oil or regular oil, whether it be olive oil or castor oil, but castor oil is my oil of choice. So let me show you guys how I make it in the next clip. Stay tuned. So what I'm going to do is start by chopping a medium yellow onion. And basically you're going to take your time and just peel off that first, like that layer right before getting into or deep into the onion. You still want to have that outer layer. So what you're going to do is you're going to discard of the trash. Now with onion juice can provide extra sulfur to support strong and thick hair, thus preventing hair loss and promoting hair growth. The sulfur from the onions may also help promote collagen production. Collagen in turn helps the production of healthy skin cells and hair growth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continuously cut this up. Small chunks is fine depending on how good your Ninja or NutriBullet or blender is. I did them in about maybe I'd say 1/4 inch chunks. I used the entire onion because yeah, I needed to make sure I get the juice. Now I previously had a piece of ginger there, and the ginger from making ginger tea during COVID. So I cut that piece up and then I went in with a fresh piece. And I didn't use this fresh piece the entire fresh piece. I saved some for tea. And with ginger, it increases the scalp's circulation that results in the flow of blood to the scalp. It also stimulates the hair follicles and encourages hair growth. The fatty acids in the ginger are beneficial for thin hair. Now y'all know I have thin edges. My hair grows fine. On my scalp it is thin, so I would say it's medium, not fully thin. Over the years it's gotten thicker, but yes, I do love the feeling of the ginger mixed with the onion. I didn't use ginger at first, but I started using ginger when I was able to get some from the store, and this turned out to be perfect. Now the size of the ginger, I just used like half of this piece here, which I'd say is about 1 inch, And the batch I'm making should be able to give you, say, about 1 week's worth, especially if you're treating a really, really bald spot. I went to wash the ginger, by the way. So now I came back and I'm just slicing it up pretty small. And so my blender could actually blend this really, really well. Like I said, I saved some pieces and then I just put it in the Ninja Bullet. I did not use any water, any oil as yet. I simply blended it up, shake it, try to get it as small as possible so that when it was time for me to strain it, it was easy. But no liquid is needed at the beginning because you should be able to get enough juice so that it can be potent. And if you do have a sensitive scalp, I'd say to test it first, which I'll repeat a little later. I'd say test it first on your scalp or on the back of your hand, just a little piece, and see if you're maybe allergic or if it is too strong for you. Then I would say either mix it with your oil, your carrier oil, or blend it with some water in the bottle. You don't have to blend it first, just mix it in the bottle with a little bit of water. As you can see, juice is already coming out as soon as I crack the top open. So you have to be careful once you do that. And yeah, now what I'm using to strain my juice is a piece of, like, I had this chiffon shirt because I didn't have, my strainer that I had, the holes are too big. So the chiffon shirt worked fine. I just basically used it as a strainer, make sure it was clean. I washed it off and I used it as a strainer. So take your time and just squeeze out the juice. As you can see, a lot of juice is coming out. And to be honest, because of the yellow onion, that it is going to be pretty strong, especially for your eyes. So if you are sensitive to that, that's just a warning. And I squeezed all the juice out. And that's a lot of juice, y'all. It may not seem like a lot, but a little goes a long way, so you don't have to hurt your head about that. Also, I did not show the cayenne pepper in the frame because I forgot and just pulled it out of the cabinet after the fact. So you're going to see it coming up. Now, as best as possible, try your best to get as much juice so you don't have any waste. Try to get as much juice out of it as possible. Now, with that, you can get rid of the pulp once you've already squeezed as best as possible. Then you're going to go in with about 3 shakes of cayenne pepper. And that juice is really potent. And yeah. Oh gee, I overdid it. But yeah. So I'd say about 3 shakes of cayenne pepper and then about 2 capfuls of your eucalyptus oil if it's a small cap. And so I'd say about half a teaspoon full of eucalyptus oil. You can also substitute it for peppermint oil, rosemary oil, any essential oil that you like, but I think eucalyptus work fine to me. If you don't like that, then you can always switch it up. Put away those ingredients and get your spoon, and you can now stir your nice potent juice up. That's going to stimulate those follicles, wake up those follicles that were dead and sleeping. And then I actually use this little purple cup because it has like this little funnel looking tip, and it's easy for me to just pour it into my applicator bottle. So basically right now, all you're going to do is just pour that into your applicator bottle, as you can see, and it should give you about a little less than half in the bottle. So that's about 2 ounces. And then I'm going to cover the top and shake and give it a good shake. So that oil and juice and liquid could all blend together. And now you have your onion juice. Onion ginger juice, but I just call it onion juice with it. You know, ginger is just a ingredient. That is great. I do have to say about using this product, my suggestion would be one, to test on the skin or maybe a small part of the scalp, see if it irritates you, see if it bothers you, because it is very, very potent. You have to strain it, because if you don't and you just use what comes out of from blending it, it has a lot of white. It's more thick, and you don't want to put that on your hair. So this is actually really good. So I'm going to show you guys how I apply my onion juice using some cotton pads, and then I'll probably squirt some in my hair even. So I'm just going to use a regular cotton pad, and I'm going to take some and I'm going to drip it right here, and I'm going to go in the parts and just press. It does not, it tingles a little bit, but nothing severe. The eucalyptus oil, I feel like I could feel more than anything. I don't feel any burning. If your scalp has any openings on it, I don't suggest using this method. How it made my hair feel, I honestly didn't feel much of a difference, but I do know my hair is thicker, for sure. So what this is doing is pretty much opening up my hair follicles. So what I'm gonna do is just take this out down. Now ladies, let me show you how my trick is so real, so y'all can know that my hair is growing, okay? And my hair is still soft from wash day. My hair is very much growing. And my one day is pretty much almost at my armpit. Okay? So I know for sure that my hair is growing. It may not only solely be because of this, but I would also say that it could also be a healthy diet and drinking enough water, because I'm doing my best trying to drink more water. I'm gonna use castor oil on my edges, and I'm just gonna take a little bit. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the castor oil and put it on my edges. And this also helps with the smell as well. Be careful not to get it in your eyes. Now I've been wearing my hair quarantine as well, because this helps with, you know, friction on from pulling it back and stuff like that. I simply take the nozzle bottle and I just do a little drip. I don't squeeze it, I just let it drip in. It may not be the best smell, but I do check. And you know what, man? I don't have a guy to sleep next to, so this should not bother anybody but myself. I just gotta grow, hair gotta grow. Now what I do is I take my hands and I simply go like this. Oh, I can feel that though. I can feel it. Feels good. Like I said, I think it's the eucalyptus oil. Now what I'm gonna do is go back in with the castor oil and just go in and, you know, make sure everything is sealed in my scalp, in my hair. Do a nice little massage. Do a nice little massage of your edges on your hair. And now I know my hair is growing, y'all. It really is. So I just close this back up. I put on a shower cap. Store the rest in the fridge. This lasts a week. Throw away my cotton pads. Like I said, I put this in the fridge, and then I put my bonnet on and I go to bed. Try to not have your bonnets and your shower caps leaning on your edges. So I bring it forward. And then I go to bed. Okay guys, this photo is from about a week after I've been using consistently between wash days, Saturday to Saturday, my onion juice recipe. And personally, it had my scalp still feeling really clean. I just had a little bit of the cayenne pepper leftover bits in it, but other than that, my hair it didn't feel bad. It wasn't hard, it wasn't dry, especially if you do it consistently, especially with using your oil at the end. Thanks for watching this video, and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below and let me know what methods you've been using to try to get your edges back during quarantine, and letting you know, guys, now this is the perfect time to not put tension on your edges. You have nowhere to go.